Our first guest is one of the stars of the new hit series CSI New York, which airs Wednesday nights here on CBS. Please welcome Melina, Kanakaredes, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Hi there, I'm so good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're on a big hit. That's nice. It must be exciting, don't you
It's
think?
been terrific. It's been terrific.
Am I getting your name right? I'm even close to your name?
You're beyond perfect.
Really?
I actually liked the Can of Paint Kanakaredes. I thought
Cute,
that was
wasn't
it.
it?
That was very cute.
And when you were a child, was that difficult to have a long name? It's not difficult to pronounce, really, but it's a long name.
Well, it was kind of horrible. I mean, my daughter's 4 now, and we're getting ready to go to kindergarten. So the memories are flooding back into my head. So I was still going K-A, and the kids were done with the test, and I'm N-A, you know. So it was a little difficult, and then I decided that I was going to fall in love with a guy, and he was going to be a Smith, Jones, Brown, Klein, anything short, and I fell in love with a Peter Constantinides, which is 4 letters longer than Kanakaredes. So I thought I'm into just hurting my poor children, too.
And what is your daughter's first name?
Zoe. We found a nice short Greek name. Life, Z-O-E, and then the other one's Karina.
Yeah, that's lovely. And what was your family life like when you were a kid?
It was very much a traditional Greek family. We had a lot of women in the household, and I always joke, my big fat Greek wedding was great. It sort of exaggerated slightly what my life was like, but my aunt had the plastic on the furniture, not us, and it was fun. And very traditional. My parents were very supportive of me, but very cautious. And, be a good girl, and that whole thing. We spoke Greek in the house, which was really...
Well, that's today it sounds very exotic to be doing that.
Yeah, well, my girls only speak Greek in the house, too.
Is that right?
Yeah, we try really hard to keep the language alive and keep our culture alive.
Wow, good for you, because is that, I can't believe there's a very large Greek-speaking population in this country. I'm sure it's spoken, but not a huge population, right?
Well, no, not really. I mean, but in the small communities, I grew up in Ohio, and my grandfather was a candy maker, so I was very famous back then just because I brought the kids for the chocolates, the free chocolates. But it was our small little community, but we all spoke only Greek, and if you wanted to be fed at my grandmother's house, you had to ask in Greek or you didn't get it.
And I hate to do this to you, but I'm dying to hear what it sounds like, if you could speak some Greek.
Absolutely. Είσαι πάρα πολύ όμορφος. You look very handsome today.
Oh, no, I'm not sure you said that. Did you really say that?
Yes, I did.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Oops, I just...
Good Lord, now what's going on?
I just had to snap out of the skirt there.
Wow.
Excuse me.
She's speaking Greek, and suddenly she's undressing.
No, I got excited.
My goodness.
Well, the motorcycle guys are coming on next, so I figured I'll be the chick first.
And Greek is difficult to learn. It's got to be impossible to learn, right?
Well, I think, no, I think because we spoke it first in the house, and it was something that came naturally, then you learn English, and it helps out in science, in the land of CSI.
Oh,
It's
sure.
very helpful.
Oh, yes.
It is, it is.
And you're a crime scene investigator.
Yes.
Yeah. And you shoot some of the show here in New York City, right?
Yes, unfortunately not all of it. I wish we did.
Yeah, I wish you would. Here's what I would like from the show, and I should have taken this up with Mr. Moonves. Have you ever met him?
Yes, I have.
He's a wonderful man, isn't he?
He is.
We want to get the marquee of our theater into your show like every episode.
Okay. That shouldn't be hard.
It shouldn't be hard at all, because you're driving down the street. Could be any street, could be Broadway.
Right, and with the kind of unique things that you do outside with cabs, I'm sure there's dead bodies that show up every once in a while, too.
Yes, if this place isn't a crime scene, I don't know what is. And we'll just see it every week. But you do most of it in California, but some here.
Most of it in California, some here. I mean, I started out my career here in New York. I love New York. It's my city. We still have our home here. It's hard, so I'm pushing them to come here as often as possible.
I hope so. What kind of things did you do when you were starting out your career?
Well, my first job was pretty horrific, especially with the Greek father. I had, my first job was a commercial for Semicid contraceptive.
I'm sorry?
That's exactly how I said it to my father, too. I was like, so, Daddy, I got my first national commercial. And he's like, oh, honey, that's great. Is it shampoo? And I said, no. Is it makeup? And I said, no. he goes, well, what is it? And I said, semi-set contraceptive. And he's like, what's that?
Hey.
He goes, you're young. You don't know about sex. You know, do they have you wearing a wedding ring? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, okay, is that good? And I said, yes, it's a lot of money, Daddy. I mean, I have to pay my rent, and the theater doesn't do it. So.
And what was that when the thing was out and on television? Was that embarrassing at all for you, or not embarrassing?
It was horrific. But my agent, who was then a brand new agent, and he's still my agent today because of this main fact, he decided that my career was going to go other places, and this would be an embarrassing thing. So he said, we need to put a clause in there, extra money for embarrassment pay. And it's then become, you know, a staple in our, and whenever I have to do anything embarrassing that might haunt me later in my career, he puts in a little extra cash for the embarrassment pay.
Well, we got to look into this clause. We should have one of those. And you were in a film with Robert De Niro not so long ago, right?
Right, a few years back. And it was an exciting event. I mean, I was very nervous the first time I met him. And,
was he a nice fellow?
Very nice, very, very nice. And it was an odd thing, because, you know, he's Robert De Niro.
Sure.
And I was, you know, Mr. De Niro, how nice to meet you. I remember being extremely nervous for the first meeting because I had to audition in a hotel room, which was very odd, and there were directors there. It was all PC, and Daddy would have been okay with it. And it was just one of those weird moments where he's late, and I didn't want to wrinkle up, so I kept taking off my skirt and putting it back on and taking it off because he was late, and they kept calling me, oh, he's another half hour. So by then I was not nervous anymore, and I got the part, and I didn't know who to kiss first. I sort of did this conglomerate hug, and it was very exciting.
Yeah, that's good.
But I had a good time.
Yeah, and I noticed you still have an interest in taking off your skirt even today. And why not?
No, my friend John Barbados has just designed women's clothing, and I have to tell him there's a little faulty design in
No, leave it alone. It's just fine.
Well, thank you, sir.
There's nothing wrong with that. Your show is on Wednesday nights, a huge hit, CSI New York. Thank God you're here.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so
Thank you very much.
much.
Melina, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the pedals.